Listen up, 97% of all accountants and client managers are not doing this one thing, and it is killing your career. Can you guess what it is? Well, let me explain. This is something that literally hurts me in the heart because I see it every day with the accountants that I speak to, the client managers that I work with, the firms that I consult with, and it hurts because I see so much talent, so much knowledge, so much experience, so much expertise, so much potential. And I know deep down that this hurts accountants and client managers too. Because here's the thing, you do have the knowledge, you've got the qualifications, you've got the experience, you maybe work for a very respected and powerful and trusted firm, but why aren't you getting the results that you want? Why isn't your career exactly where you believe it should be? Why are you working all these hours? Why are you always spinning your wheels and trying to maybe look quite calm on the surface, but underneath you're always panicking, always feeling like you're not doing enough? Because I've been there, I was there so many times over so many years. I would go to bed every night and my last thought would be, you didn't do enough. And then I'd wake up every morning and my first thought would be, you didn't sleep enough. And I'd go through that day after day after day. You haven't done enough. You need to be doing more. You're not enough. You need to be giving more. You need to be learning more. You need to be achieving more. All these things going round and round my head, and it never felt like it was enough. And I saw my colleagues doing it. I was always comparing myself to my colleagues and saying, well, that person is better than me, they're more confident than me. I looked at the partners and directors and they said, how can they just get it? How can they be so good at communication? How do they know what to say? How do they know what to do next? All these things are running through my mind until I realised that I was missing this one thing. Because here's the problem, when you don't have this one thing, it causes negative impacts in your career. We tend to self-sabotage. We tend to shy away from opportunities. If a new client comes up, if something comes up, sometimes we hold ourselves back and we say, oh, probably I might not be the right person for that. And even if we do step forward, we say, well, if only I was more confident, if only I'd prepared more, if only I'd practiced more, if only I'd gone through the numbers one more time, if only I'd done more pre-work, if only I'd communicated. All these things I need to be doing more and more and more and more because I was missing this one thing. And because I didn't have this one thing, it damaged my career. It wasn't the fault of my bosses, it wasn't the fault of my clients or my colleagues. All these people were wonderful. It was my own fault because I always felt that I needed to be the busiest person. I always felt guilty because I would maybe be putting my feet up on a Saturday and not doing extra work for free at the weekend. And it was all down to this one thing. And what is that one thing? Well, it's self-belief. I didn't truly believe that I deserved to be successful in my career. I didn't truly believe that I could charge higher fees. I didn't truly believe that I could be the one that chose the clients that I worked with. I didn't truly believe that I deserved all the success, all the time, all that mindset, financial and time freedom that I saw other people enjoying. And that was the key thing. And you know what the most painful thing was? Is when people turn around to you and they just say, oh, just have some more self-belief, just have some more self-confidence. That's all you need. As if you could just go and buy this thing from a supermarket and glug it down in a can like Popeye and all of a sudden have all the strength, all the confidence, all the self-belief. But that is the one thing that we have to develop. It's about knowing that you do belong. You do matter. You do have the opportunity to make it count. But sometimes we have to go and claim it. Go and take up some space. Plant your feet. Lift your head. Remind yourself that you do deserve to be here. If you didn't, then you wouldn't have the qualifications, you wouldn't have the opportunities, you wouldn't have the experience. And here's the thing, none of us feel ready. We all doubt ourselves. We all wonder, do we have what it takes? But in further videos, we're going to be diving deeper and deeper into this. But just for now, remind yourself, you do have what it takes. You do belong. You do have the power to make it happen. So go and make it happen today.